Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Paradise Highway. And this is a new thriller from writer-director Anna Gudo, and stars Juliette Binoche as Sally, a woman who's a truck driver who winds up getting involved and being forced into smuggling to help out her brother Dennis, played by Frank Grillo. And once she finds out that a young girl is one of her pieces of cargo, played by Hala Finley, she decides that she needs to change what she's doing. And after a brutal and violent confrontation, she winds up going on the road with this young woman, and they develop a bond. And while they're being chased by Morgan Freeman, who is this veteran police officer, and his new partner special agent, played by Cameron Monaghan. And this story has familiar beats. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of things that surprise you in this film. There are some twists narratively, but unfortunately, because of casting, I think some of them don't really land, because you're well, saw that one coming a mile away. But in terms of some elements, I appreciate Sally has this group of other female truckers that she has some back and forth with over the radio. Some of the other dynamics, Sally and this young girl, Layla, have a really endearing relationship that does evolve over time. And once Layla really realizes that she can trust Sally and that she doesn't want to hurt her, they have some great moments together, including one particular use of a Blondie song that I think is really well done in the film. And you have, Frank Grillo just being that tough guy Frank Grillo type. But Morgan Freeman is really inspired in this film. It feels like he's really putting in a strong effort into this character. He's shown some range with frustration, but Binoche is really giving the best performance, and then Finley's given a great performance too, and she has some moments where Gudo just hears that camera perfectly framed shot on this young woman, and she's doing all the heavy lifting there. And, Moynihan's fine. I think he's very stereotypical kind of young cop not liking, technically it's not a cop, but this young law enforcement officer who's coming into clashes with this older veteran one who's pushing the limits of what they're doing. And there's even some moments where you see Morgan Freeman and Binoche together, and they play really well off of each other. But I think the chemistry of the cast and Gudo's direction, which there are definitely moments that feel like the film loses a bit of its energy and air over the course of its 2 hours, but it's shot so crisply in a kind of rustic American Gothic kind of way. It's that kind of thriller. This isn't everything is brightly lit all the time. There's well shot night sequences. During the day, even the uses of shadow, there's something tangible about it. It feels gritty. And this all comes together to deliver above average thriller that really rides high on some good character work, some good interactions and chemistry between the cast, and just overall some strong performances and, well done direction. It's narratively not the most bold or different kind of film, but it does have a strong message about what we need to do to stop this trafficking of young women and stuff like that. Obviously, that's at the core of the story. It has some hard moments, but it's a worthwhile experience. It delivers thrills. It's well made and well acted. So this one just might be worth your time. But those are my thoughts on Paradise Highway. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.